So we went to the bus station and I'm doing the video vlog. And there was no buses to Chiang Rai for a few hours, so we gambled a bit and hopped on a bus to a place we hadn't heard of, but we knew sort of where it was, and we just arrived. It's called Phayao. There's some sort of party going on behind us. So, quite a bit of luck. Really quite a bit of luck here. That's Laos on the other side of the river to us. We're in the far north of Thailand in a town called Chiang Saen. And we're going to Laos not tomorrow but the day after. This place is described in the guidebook as a sleepy town by the river. I think that's an understatement. It's so quiet. We found a guest house eventually, although according to the guidebook there should be many. And we seemed to wake the owners up. Not literally, but metaphorically. The whole place was deserted and covered in dust, but we love it. You can just see on the left there's a temple in ruins. That we might explore later. There's lots of ruined temples in this small town that we saw on the bus in. And for the princely sum of £5 a night, we've got one of these bungalows, which is as close, I think, I'll ever come to living in the 18th century. Hey you. So here you are. The Mekong River to get to Laos. Here comes Laos. After crossing into Laos, we took a bus a few hours later down to Luang Nam Tha, which is a small one-street town with lots of beautiful countryside around it. So today we've been hiking up to this thing. I don't know what it is, but lots of hills and lots of beautiful nature and hardly any white people. Hooray! All the white people on the bus stayed on to Luang Prabang, which is where we're going next. I don't want to see white people. Welcome to rainy season. About 3/4 of the way home. Fortunately, we found this really leaky shelter. Is it okay where you are? Luang Prabang, which is 8 hours on a bus on a windy, bumpy, shitty road from Luang Nam Tha. And the best thing about the road is it's a toll road, and the road is really good quality until you pay, and then it goes shit. And then 6 hours later you're here in a very touristy but very pretty town. And this used to be the royal palace until the communists decided they didn't like royalty, and now it's a museum. So here we are at the Plain of Jars, near Phono Savan. These are huge rocks that thousands of years ago people carved holes into, and smooth the outside, and no one knows why. It's a store or something. Oh, hello. So, this is site 2. We just came from site 1. It was 16 euros per person, or 17 euros for a tour, which included lunch. We've hired a motorbike for 10 euros a day. Oh, you should have seen the first time I tried to ride it on the main street and ended up on a different street with all the locals pointing and laughing. But we made it here and we're almost halfway home, so hopefully we'll survive today. My bum hurts a bit, but these are amazing. Must have taken a long time to carve these. Oh, I'll show you Eula trying to drive the motorcycle later. She wants to have a go. This is a nice lake in the middle of nowhere. We're giving Eula her first motorcycle practice, and that's not her. She just did it perfectly first time, unlike me who ended up in the neighbouring street. And she's just buggered off around that corner with her motorbike, and I have my helmet and my stuff, and she's gone. I guess I'm about 30 kilometers from town. I hope she comes back. I don't know where she is. Now she should appear in the picture sometime. Maybe. Anytime now? I think she's left me. So yeah, I'm gonna stay here for the night. Maybe I'll stay with this guy. Oh, I hear an engine. And some cows. Oh good, she's coming back. I hope she doesn't hit this guy. Where did you go? Still alive. We made it here to the third one. Oh well. See ya. Eula gave me a scare today by fainting on the street. So I put her in bed for a few hours. And we're going to go back to Thailand the day after tomorrow, but because she's been in bed all day recovering, I figured she wouldn't sleep tonight, so I had to get her tired somehow. So we brought her bowling. Damn, she got a spare. Uh-oh. Here's the new extra fast video blog because I put the wrong size memory card in the camera of Laos and Cambodia. That's funny, and we're on a train to the border with Laos. South Africa flag. So we've been very lax on taking any video blogs. In fact, we took none in Laos, but we had a very good time. Some temples on the islands, and then we took a bus past the most corrupt border in the world into Cambodia and to Phnom Penh. We're not even in the best part of Phnom Penh, but then we remembered we're supposed to be taking video blogs. But it's a nice city. The temperature for the second day in a row is over 40 degrees. And we're on an overnight bus tonight to Angkor Wat and the temples. And God, it's hot. And we have Coconut the monkey.
Yes, here.
He's on an adventure with us. I don't usually travel with guys, but this time with a monkey I make an exception. And we watch a lot of the World Cup.